We are back in the Commonwealth with our custom horror that is Zombieland Conquest Reanimated. Now, if you remember, we find ourselves in the abandoned base, whatever it is. I can't even remember what it's called. And we are surrounded by creatures. Zombies, brutes, dogs. Okay, we do not want to be that close. So I don't know what we're going to do here. I don't know if we're actually going to be able to get out of here. Okay, we've got a couple of grenades. This could go very badly. Let's give it a try. So if I have to run, I can run back there. Yeah, well, we blew up the exploder, so that might have helped us out a bit, actually. There's another one there. If we can kind of group them up over here a little bit. I don't know what we're going to do about those lickers. Now, I've seen it happen on multiple occasions where they can kind of glitch through those walls like this. What I might do is pull them back a bit. Pull the wall back a bit. Finally, the turret started up. I don't know why they haven't been firing earlier. Maybe I can throw a grenade out this little... Oh crap! Don't blow me up. Okay, well, it took out one. Took out one licker. I don't really want to be able to get past. I just want to be able to see. We haven't slept yet. But we hit the 8 PM mark, so we were allowed to save. I don't really know what else is around here. Okay, have we slept? No, I don't think we did sleep, did we? Tell you what, let's do this. Since we've got a save right here, let's leave that in place and let's go to bed. Oh, okay. We can't go to sleep. Okay, maybe they can't get past. Damn. Okay. Can we go to sleep now? Damn it. Might have to leave. Got something over there. Maybe we just test the water a bit.
Charmer.
Oh, that's a brute. Those things are literally brutal. Is that an exploder? No. I don't know why that brute's over there just sort of hanging around. Oh, okay, there's another one there. Those things are extremely fierce. The enemies are too close. We might have to make a run for this, you know. We just haven't slept yet. I wonder where we could go. Maybe we could run into Sanctuary if we're quick. I tell you what, let's just do it. Oh wait, did we leave combat? How's our supplies? And our health. So health is full. Okay, I'll get some more purified water. Tell you what, let me take a few of them. I think we're just gonna make a run for it, guys. We can always come back. We just do not want to be out here at this time because it's so dangerous being out at night. But if I can escape these guys, I'm looking for the cellar. Crap. There's zombies everywhere. I think they're right next to the root cellar as well. They are. They're right on top of it. Wait, which house is it? This one? Which house is it? Not that one. It's this one. Okay, they may follow us down here. But we've sort of got to test it out. We might have got away with that. Okay, so we can sleep. Do we have a level up? We do. But we're nowhere near. What should we take? That one might be good. Let's take it. So if we sleep now till 8 AM, we can save when we wake up. And the zombies should have... Just waiting to see if anyone follows me in. So what do we got here? 12. Okay, that'll be close. Be about 6 AM, so we can't save quite when we wake up. What has happened? Oh, we can't sleep more than 5 hours. Forgot about that. Okay. I mean, we can't save yet. I suppose I could sleep for another 5 hours, couldn't I? Let's just do that. And hope we don't get raided. Alright, so we've got to save. Let's see what we can do out here. Check the area. It's looking pretty clear. So the boundary kind of runs around the back of this house. Now I'm not sure what I want to do right now. I was kind of thinking of staying at that, you know, that little shack down there. And venturing out, you know, in little bits. Although we should probably make our way down to Concord fully as well. Tell you what, let's do that. Let's head on down to Concord and maybe see about... We did a lot of clearing, didn't we, in the last episode? We'll see maybe if we can get close to the museum. If we get in the museum, we get a save, so... Let's do a tiny little bit of scrap in here. As we go. There is a mod we've got that lets us do all this automatically. But I don't mind doing a little bit as we go. Hopefully the zombies haven't respawned down here at Red Rocket. Didn't I get rid of your body? Yeah, we've already looted that. So as previously mentioned, we're just all really about surviving at this point. Okay, we've registered that one. Is there any... Just want to check, see what sort of loot is in this. Try and keep track. Okay, there's nothing there. Oh, we put it all in our bag, didn't we? We do also have the safe houses that we can utilise. Okay, let's see what we've got going on now then. I can't remember exactly how much we cleared. How's our carry weight? Okay, we're right on the mark, almost. A little bit under. Tell you what, is Preston dead? No, he's still up there. So we do have a few places we can explore in here. Now, if we go in here,
Hey, up here, on the balcony.
there's no turning back unless we want to reload. Oh, I'll tell you what, I'll take that, thanks. So yeah, if we go in there, then there's no turning back. Alright, I'll tell you what, let's loot this area. Just give me a second. Okay, I think we're good to go. I was having a little bit of an issue, but I think I fixed it. Anyway, we're good to go. What am I trying to do? Put that down. Alright, so let's loot. Tell you what we might do while we're here. No, I think we'll be okay. I was going to say, I might actually barricade this door. I might just barricade it like this. As you would, probably. Just so that makes us a little bit safer in case anything shows up and wants to try to get in while we're looting. So since we've kind of cleared Concord, Sanctuary, I'm thinking we might relocate our base here and loot Concord, clear Concord. Have a little base of operation maybe in the church. And loot all the locations. So we might go with that. Alright, good enough. Oh crap. So just if anyone is wondering, you can't scrap any of this stuff. It reappears. I've never, in all the years that I've messed around with this system, I've never figured out how to change that. It's possibly something simple, but I'm not an expert by any means when it comes to modding. I just know a little bit enough to sometimes tweak mods or create very, very simple ones. So yeah, I've never figured out exactly what determines that. So we're not going in there yet. Let's focus on just looting around here. Now these don't count as zones. You know, like the museum is a zone we know of with raiders. These are just little sort of indoor areas. I guess technically you could count them as a zone, but I'm not going to. Only places that are going to have enemies in them. Actually. Now I only know this from our Ground Zero pack. That there's a... well, in the Ground Zero pack it was a liquor in here, so we need to be very, very careful right now. Like, ultra careful. It was behind... It was in there. On Skoldar's game I was watching, it was in there. Now, it might not be a liquor. But I can hear footsteps. It sounds like it's coming from over there somewhere. So yeah, this is not a zone, so we're not saving in here. See what I mean? Here you go. Now, there was only one in Ground Zero, so we might be okay now. Now, one of the things I like to do for my own kind of immersion is put the bag down in the at the front door when I first walk into a place. What do I just do? And then loot, come back down, drop it all off. So it's kind of, instead of picking it up, putting it down, just put it down at the front door, keep coming back to the same bag. The only problem with that is sometimes I'll tend to forget it's there and just run out the building. Not that that's a major problem, but... So yeah, I've got a good feeling about this pack. Like I say, I did have a little bit of an issue starting the game up again. For some reason, I wasn't allowed to access the bag. And I don't know what's done that. Well, I could access the bag, but it timed me out straight away, get the 5-second workshop timeout thing. So I'm going to have to keep an eye on that. And for that reason, continue to make backup saves in case I have to reload. So there is that. However, it's working now, so hopefully I fixed it. Okay, we're carrying too much. Let's go and drop this stuff off then. And as we know, we broke our feet, didn't we? So we can't carry stuff for too long. The bag has infinite storage space, which is pretty cool. Oh, bugger. Oh well, alright. So yeah, I do that sometimes by accident. Just moving on. Not so bad in small spaces like this. I don't know if there's anything up here or not. Or out here. Let's go have a look, eh? No, there isn't, is there? Okay, well this could be, this could be a little area for us. Could build a little ladder down there. But there's plenty of other places we can camp out for the night. You think about it, if you're out there alone in the zombie apocalypse, you'd want to be finding places like that you could kind of seal off the doorway. Nobody can really get up to you. So you're basically safe. However, I don't know if you're actually safe. If things are going to spawn in on top of you, which is quite likely, I think. I'm not sure if there's some kind of rule where, like, if you sleep outdoors, the mod is Feral Nights or Night of the Creeps, something like that. So I don't know if there's some sort of rule where if you're not sleeping in a settlement, you get attacked every night, maybe? I don't know, we'll have to test it. It's bloody dark in here, isn't it? Creepy mannequin room. What's that? Material water trough. Oh, I see. We'll get a little bit of dirty water we can turn into... damn it. Can I just have the plunger, please? No. The weapon that we have... Okay, no, we're good. We're all good. We will do some leveling up as well. Pretty soon. Our guns. There's something in here, isn't there? Pretty sure I remember discovering something behind one of these doors. Somewhere. May not have been that one. Okay, probably wasn't that one then. Can't open that yet. Now, what's the mission? Oh, the one we just got, hey? So, we'll go in there. We will. Not right now, but when we do, we want the area to be clear. We want it to be first thing in the morning for our save when we go in. We also want it to be first thing in the morning when we come out of there. So we might have to sleep through the night in there. Because we want to walk with the survivors back to Sanctuary. And we're going to have to set them up. Make sure they're defended, because they can all die. So, if we want to have survivors that we can utilize and work with, so to speak, and have them help us defend, we need to make sure they've got good weapons, that there's plenty of turrets around, that there's buildings built for them, all that sort of thing, all the settlement stuff. So what I'm saying is we need to be ready for that. So where else is there? There's a few more places. That was the speakeasy, wasn't it? There's the safe room, the speakeasy, there's the civic access. This building here too. What time is it? 11 AM. It's very easy to forget that permadeath system, you know. Can't unlock that. And obviously, when we do that mission, we've got to deal with whatever this thing is. Whether or not it's going to be a death claw or something, I really don't know at this point. Is that it? Why do I feel like there's one more building? Church. Let me see. Is the subway mod working? It is too. Brilliant. So we've got the whole subway to explore, which might be a good
Meow.
Okay, we've leveled up. I don't know about going down there. Is that a zone? I don't really technically consider that as a zone myself, you know. Same as the subway, like they're, you know, those are the sort of, they're parts of the world, aren't they? Kind of, you know, ways to travel. At least the subway is. The civic access, I guess you could consider it a zone, but to me it's like a sewer. It's just like an underground sewer. It's not, you know, there's no missions there, or it's sort of just another area in the world. But I suppose that rule might be, well, is open to interpretation as to how you interpret it. Now there's another house that I know of. Just in case. What we got here? Okay, so we're mostly full here on, well, we are full on items. So we're going to have to set somewhere up now. What have I got here that weighs a lot? Well, let's drop that. So we've changed our outfit a bit, which is fine. So we need to go and set ourselves up now with a, as I was saying, a little area that we can go and drop our gear back off. We've still got a ton of gear back at the other area. Should have enough room for this. I'll take it. Just drop something else. They don't have any weight because they're so small. Just drop that. Now we could go back to Sanctuary, back to that little area. But I think I might go to the church. What's up there? Okay, yeah, this was the other building, whatever it is. What is it? The workhouse, that was it. Take that. So I don't want to loot too much now until we've found our place. I think I might go with that little little alcove here. Where is it? This is the sort of place that I would choose in real life. Just trying to remember where it is. Is it on the other side? Tell you what, should we just use this place? Oh wait, I haven't looted in here yet. Tell you what, we'll use this place. I'm very familiar with this place and I know what it looks like. So let's set up in here. Barricade this. Build a proper door here. What am I looking for here? Is there not wooden doors? Oh, the doors has its own section, doesn't it? That'll do. Just put a door in. It's enough protection for me, although we do need a little bed. And I guess a storage container of some sort. Yeah, we'll use these ones. Now these have to be temporary because all this stuff disappears if we leave it for too long. Okay, we need to get that equipped too. Mind, it only has 15 rounds in it. So store this. So we'll have to unify our locations, you know, bring all our stuff. Probably bring all this stuff back at some point. And what I think I'll do with that is when we decide we're going to move all of our stuff, then I'm allowed to carry it all in my backpack, but only for that one trip, and I can't make any deviations. So there's a little bit of kind of, you know, we're playing it by ear with a lot of sort of making things up as we go. Probably don't need all this stuff. Oops. Let's store that gun as well. I've got a fair bit of ammo on us that's probably not weighing us down too much. It's extremely light after all. Alright, so we've got to leave that there. No, we don't. Oh yeah, we do. For the door. Let me make a save here. Just a backup save. And we'll continue looting. So it's not so dangerous for us now. You know, we know the area's clear. It's 1 PM. Things will get a lot more dangerous further out into the wasteland, obviously. And it all, you know, believe me when I say, like right now, you know, things are extremely calm. There's no threat. And it's very, very easy to fall into this subdued, relaxed. You can start enjoying yourself, you know, at a time like this. But the problem with that is the longer it lasts, the more you forget about the permadeath system, about the danger of the zombies and the creatures. And it's so easy for it all to be turned upside down like that. It happens in it's happening in so many of the games that I'm playing as well, like, you know, the no chill challenge I'm doing with State of Decay. Did we do this one? Yeah, we did that. We did the speaker. It's a workhouse we haven't done. It's in the no chill challenge. It's the same. You do it. You know, you think you're doing so well, and then you end up losing multiple characters in one episode. So we'll loot the church. What I'm kind of thinking right now is that we'll do what we're doing. Keep looting. Try and sort of hover around, and there'll be a fair bit of this in different locations. Hover around till 8 PM when we can save, and then we'll go into the museum and to give that a whirl. Now, bear in mind again, if we go into the museum and just for whatever reason we can't complete it, so if we die, we just reload at the start of the museum. But if we decide that it's too much and we can't do it, so we fail and we have to back out, we have to reload at the start of the day. So we don't just reload to that save at 8 PM. You have to reload at the start of the morning, 12 hours before. So it's a big commitment, and you really don't want to have to back out because you lose that whole progress, which is an hour, a whole hour of gameplay. And, you know, there are real consequences. You really feel that. Now, you can, it is possible to make this jump. But, I mean, we don't really want to, because we're going to have to go that way anyway, so let's not be silly. Right, this is good now then. This is good, isn't it? Is it? Oh my god. Don't tell me I can't get up here. I just wanted to see if I could activate my bag, but I can't. I wouldn't have built anything anyway, but you know, you could. If there was something within reach here, like a box or something I could grab, I would activate my bag and move it, because you would in real life. Oh, here we go. Okay, this is alright. Might just get a little bit injured. Crap. Let's go this way. Here we go. I put that gun away, didn't I? Okay, we've got some Semtex. Now, I don't actually want those displayed the whole time, so let me change that. Okay, I don't know if I've fixed that or not, but because it's not supposed to be displaying all the time. Maybe it'll fade out. Yeah, okay, so it fades out after a while. Right, there's... Oh yeah, there's still... Where was that other building then? Here it is. I don't know what's in here. Doesn't sound like there's anything in here. But need to be always ready. What do we got here? Okay, cool. We got a Molotov. A little bit of food. What's this person doing? Enjoying the art, hey? That's how she wanted to go out. Fair enough. Now, there's nothing further up, is there? Let's just double check. Wait, there is stuff up here. Okay. Oh, that advanced safe. Wow, okay. Oh, Tell you what, that was pretty close. I don't think there was anything there for us, but we'll have a look. I didn't quite get a proper look then. What's over there? Oh, there is. A bit of buff out. Let's check out the roof then. I very rarely come in here, to be honest. So there is a mod in the cheat terminal, which I've never used and wouldn't. I might build it to have a look at it. So nothing to worry about up here. So is this where... Is this where the enemy spawns? No, it isn't, is it? Okay. So nothing for us here. You know when you walk out with the power armor, someone says, "Boss, there's someone up here." The raider. Don't think it is that location, is it? Now, how are we looking for time? Oh, we're getting through the day. Slowly but surely. Alright, so that's this area cleared as well. So yeah, we'll have this kind of, you know, this rule where if we're going to, when we become nomadic and we're going to move to a new location, we're allowed to gather all our weapons, everything that we've got, armor, weapons, food, into our backpack. But we're not allowed to loot along the way when we move until we have to, you know, we have to move and set up a new location. Set up a new base, store all our stuff there, then we can go out and loot. Maybe we'll go with that, something like that anyway. We need to come up with some system. Unless we just store all our gear at settlements, and then we have to build our supply lines and, you know, store our gear at settlements that way. Though you don't get access to your weapons, do you? You only get access to junk, so I don't know, we'll come up with some sort of system. Not that we really need to keep all our weapons and armor on us where we go. It just gets hard to remember, doesn't it? Alright, so we've basically cleared Concord except for the civic access, the subway station, and the museum. Okay, we've leveled up. It might even be worth getting this now, because we can then utilize the settlements for the junk, though we don't really need it yet. Maybe we shouldn't focus on that. Okay, I'm going to take a minute to have a think about this because I don't really know which way I want to go. Okay, I've decided to go with this. Faster reload for all weapons. Which can't really hurt, can it? It's an expert. Still got a bit of time to kill. A fair bit of time. Tell you what, let's just go for the museum. It's not going to be that hard. And once we get in, we're allowed to save anyway, so it's not going to be that hard. Now, the hard part about it, because we're tied. Is that like a sound effect of a... Oh, it's this thing here. The hardest part about it will be killing whatever the creature is that comes out and dealing with the raiders outside and not dying. Now, at the end of the day, if we die, we just respawn back at the start of the zone. There's 2 zones in this building. So the first one is in the building. The second one is once we get out on top. So 2 stages, right? So this one won't be too bad. So let's just get it done. I don't think we're going to retreat from this one. Let's get it on, guys. So we save as soon as we get in. Sometimes I'll save before we go in, if I think there's a danger of like being eaten when we walk through the door. But I think we'll be okay with this one. Let's see how we go. This will be our first real test in combat against enemies with guns. Okay, it's on, guys. I think we'll go with this one. Okay, we haven't got as many weapons, as many bullets. Let me make sure I've got my wanted gear equipped. Wait. Now, got to be aware, because there's extra spawns in, sometimes they fall... Shit. Sometimes they fall off there, and they'll come running up here. Christ. Okay, I'm a bit thirsty.
There you are, you little bastard.
What? Okay, there's somebody up there. Now I want these favorited to that. So I can just take a drink. Bro, I didn't even see that person. So now we respawn, obviously, back at the start of the zone, and this is why we have to use this. We have to do this, because imagine restarting at the start of the day now. You've got no chance. Preston's hurt. Remember, he can die, so... Yeah, Preston can die, so... He may be dead before we even get up there. Whoa. Christ. Remember I said I don't think we'll be retreating? Now I'll be honest with you, right? Now I haven't tested the damage settings. So I've got them set at a certain level. And they may need some tweaking, but we'll do our best. I'm going to make more use of VATS, I guess.
Come on, pin him down. Playing games with me, huh? You better be worth it.
So as you can see, there's a lot more spawns. But that damage was nice. This is going to be tough, man. Got there. Plenty of loot, though. Just going to try and get us geared up as much as possible. Okay, we're right on the money now. We can't pick anything else up. Maybe a bit of ammo. Shit.
Ain't my first gunfight, rookie.
Got him. So we won't worry. I'll pick up ammo. You know, and maybe Molotovs and things like that. Now that is a huge killer. Molotovs, grenades.
I'm just getting started. Where'd that little fucker go?
Shit.
Time's up.
So they're still shooting someone. Like I said. Oh my god. Hopefully Preston doesn't die.
Get in there.
Oh wow. Okay, health took a knock there. Let's have some food. Let's get that into us. Need to get my torch on. I can't see a thing. Headshots kill, which is good, as they would. Wow. This is going to be extremely tough. We can't back out. Jesus, guys. Bro, head. I'm just gonna focus on, for now. Ammo. We've got a gun. We've got enough guns. Ammo. Throwables. And I guess, like, Anything like that that's going to boost our damage resistance is probably good to get.
Got eyes open. I think this asshole's using a stealth bullet.
Have your team vacuum. Checking in.
Shit.
Station without representation.
Wow. Okay, I don't have that bound. Not that one. Sometimes bugs out. See how it's gone a pork and beans there? Okay, I've got it. Oh dear. Crap.
Have your team vacuum. Checking in.
Yeah, they've gone through that door there.
Where'd that little fucker go?
Quarter station without representation.
Found yours.
They run away.
Why don't you just die?
Dude, that...
Disappearing act, huh?
It's not showing my health down there for some reason. Give me a second. I need to be able to see my health. Okay, I don't know why, but the mod's bugging out a little bit, so it's showing me my AP, but it's not showing me my health. So we're just gonna have to get on with it. Spent about 5 minutes trying to tweak it. Now, what grenades have I got? Don't have any. Crap, so I've used everything. So I've got them hotkeyed. HP's full. God, I'm so panicking. Not panicking, but paranoid right now. Is that a person? No. So they've just killed someone. Who have they just killed? Did they kill, what's his name? Can't remember his name. Well, they're still shooting. Okay, are we alright now to move forward a bit?
Show your face. Come on. There you are. Turn.
Yeah, I'm not going to worry about this fusion core right now, because if we die, we're just going to have to keep repeating that. So,
Fucking drink.
Preston. Is Preston dead or not? Stop shooting now. Maybe he's dead. Where are these? Okay. Now we might have to start using things like Psycho and I mean Jet's something, isn't it? Let's get that on 6. 5 minutes. Okay, let's take that.
Man, let's just get the hell out of here. We got no reason to hang around and get shot.
You turn up,
We
you're
hold out
dead.
for the others like we're supposed to.
What are you?
Call me Charmer.
Shoot the place up. I ain't sitting around waiting to die.
I swear to God, you make a move for that exit, and I'll gut you myself. Now shut your mouth, or we'll never get the drop on this guy.
It's probably the most dangerous part so far. Usually there's only 2 of them, but there's definitely more. Should definitely be more. Okay, there's only 2 of them. There's usually only 2, but there's more spawns, so I don't really know exactly where more spawns will be. Got a bloody moth on my microphone here. Give me a minute, let me get rid of this guy who's going to fly into my mouth. Alright, he's sorted. Got him out of the way. Let's take that. Got a second to ourselves here. So all this gear will come back for. What does that do? Herbal stimulant. Resist fatigue and lethargy. I'm not going to worry about loot at this point. Okay, now we've got a little bit of a dangerous part coming up now.
I'm coming in there.
Did we get any
Skin everyone.
grenades or no?
Come on, man. They ain't going nowhere. We got other shit to deal with.
You hear that? I gotta go take a little walk, but I'll be back, and you'll be dead.
This is very dangerous right now.
Fuck.
Bro. We got through it. And we got a shotgun. Now we're carrying too much. Let's just drop off. Oh, we've got a lot of extra stuff, but that'll do. Okay, so agility and perception. I think the damage resistance, to be honest, although perception's good, isn't it, for our accuracy, isn't it, in VATS? Let's just stay as we are then. Now, I want to grab these because we get to save now when we go outside. Although we don't, hopefully these don't have any weight. So these are the Sim Settlements ASAMs. For those of you who don't know, and I'm sure most of you do know. Don't think they have any weight. Not that, I wanted them. How are we looking for weight here? We're about to get a suit of power armor, which will increase our weight. Hunting shotgun. Let's get that equipped. Not equipped. Favorited. We've got jet on 6, so I've got to remember that. So it's pretty cool that we just got this hunting shotgun. So that's going to boost us quite significantly. Preston is still alive too. Now, I'll be honest with you. In the small amount of testing that I did with regards to the killable NPCs, occasionally that can bug out. And it happened to me with Piper, where she would be killable, and then all of a sudden she wouldn't be, and then she would be again. And it also happened with Preston, where he was killable, and then he wasn't. So we'll keep an eye on it,
Commonwealth Minuteman.
because if it happens, we'll just get rid of them out of the game, you know. So if they die, if they go down, they should die, and then we do it manually using console commands to keep the flow of the gameplay as it should be. So just be aware of that. You know, I want complete sort of transparency. All right.
Nope.
Glad to help.
Well, if that's true, we could use some more goodwill. As you can see, we're in a bit of a mess here.
Please go on.
A month ago, there were 20 of us. Yesterday, there were 8. Now we're 5. First, it was the ghouls in Lexington, and now this mess.
It's a cruel world.
You think I don't know that? The things I've seen.
Nope.
The things I've done. Anyway, we figured Concord would be a safe place to settle. Those raiders proved us wrong. But, well, we do have one idea.
Let's hear it.
Sturgis, tell him.
Got a nice gun.
There's a crashed vertibird up on the roof. Old school. Pre-war. You might have seen it.
Is that right?
Well, looks like one of its passengers left behind a seriously sweet goodie. We're talking a full suit of cherry T-45 power armor. Military issue. Oh, it gets better.
That's foot. Never mind.
Get the suit. You can rip the minigun right off the vertibird.
I sometimes don't feel like saying anything, you know, like
Ticket to hell.
the options that it gives you. Sometimes I just like, I don't want to say any of them. So if I'm ever silent and I just press something, it's like, well, I don't really want to say anything of, you know, like a minigun. Now we're talking.
I know, right? Only there's one hitch.
I want more
Suit's out
options,
of
you know.
use. Probably been dry for 100 years. It can be powered up again, but we're a bit stuck.
I'll help if I can.
What you'll need is an old pre-war FC, a standardized fusion core, your high-grade long...
All right,
But look.
let's get on with it. We know, don't we?
Well, all right.
Okay, now we can go and get the old pre-war FC. We're going to leave all the loot, and we'll come back for that at some point. Oh, shit. Okay, that's fine. You can actually pick lock this. Pick this lock, I mean. Lockpick this. Never mind. Shit. Okay, cool. Alright, we'll do it this way. So, we get to save again now when we get outside. And because we'll be in the power armor, it shouldn't be as difficult as it just was. The biggest threat will be the Deathclaw. Deathclaw creature, whatever it is, it's some kind of Deathclaw. For the sake of crashes, I'm just going to save here. We should be okay though, hopefully. Like I said, this pack wasn't designed to have all of the NPCs. It was designed with the Fallout 476 open world mod. So we don't really know how well it's going to interact with the fact that I didn't initiate the open world part of it. But my instincts tell me it's going to be mostly stable, and there might just be a couple of issues that pop up that we just work around. You know, you sort of reload or whatever it is. Save and reload. Or just, I don't know, we'll come up with something. So we can make use of this with regards to backpack carry capacity is now transferred to the wearer's power armor with an additional 20 pounds bonus. So we can, you know, we'll make use of this for the sake of looting now. But outside of this mission, we're going to basically avoid power armor. And we'll probably also avoid the super suit. If anyone's watching the Ground Zero pack, we'll probably avoid the super suit. How do I turn this down again? Was it this? Yes. Turn it down a bit more. The super suit we'll probably avoid, but I don't know yet. We'll have to see on that one. We might just make use of it occasionally, but we probably won't. Oh, we didn't save, did we? Okay, so let's save now. So that's our save point. So we only go back to there.
Look! We got somebody up here! Why don't you get down here? Show me that fancy gun up close. Not a lot of people could get past my boy. I'll give you that. You're waiting, asshole.
Don't really want to waste ammo, but tell you what, let's just go for it, eh? Dude. Who are you shooting at, Preston? Okay, it's coming from down here. I kind of wanted that for the death claw. Let's let the Deathclaw take care of him. See what it is. Okay, it's a proper Deathclaw, that's okay. One hit. I think I want to use a handgun for the people and save all those bullets. I've got a feeling we're going to need all that ammo for the Deathclaw. So that's a lot better, isn't it? Way more accurate. We'll probably have to cheese the Deathclaw a bit, to be honest. After that performance. Whoa, okay. Way more efficient using this. Well, not better in the long run for us. We're using our ammo, but whatever. Does this thing explode? get him.
Oh, I know you're here.
Where did he go? Jesus. That deathclaw took us out in one hit, guys. What's he doing? Oh my god. That's crazy. I mean, we may have to... Well, we can't retreat. We can't retreat past this. This is going to be probably... It's probably going to get pretty cheesy. But, you know, if it's the only way we can do it, it's the only way we can do it. There's no rules against cheesing.
Boss, we got somebody up here.
No, I just don't really like to do it. But if there's no other way around it, then... What do you want to do, you know? Sometimes the
Get down here.
reload animation bugs out a bit.
Talk.
You don't hear it.
You're waiting, asshole.
This gun. Jesus.
Call me Charmer.
My health went down massively then. We've looted through here, haven't we? So our bag is at the other end there. I suppose we could maybe build some stuff. What do you reckon? Might as well make use of the system, eh? You know, we've got the ability to do it. Build a few turrets, you know? Jesus. Let's get out of here then. Get into our safe space. Oh, Jesus. Still a lot of enemies around. See what we can do with these. I'm not going to do this a lot, but it's sort of a last resort.
Disappearing at.
Play games with me, huh?
They don't always seem to work, though. I don't really understand why they're not firing. Somebody told me sometimes they might have difficulty, you know, sort of finding the target if they're up high. Let's test it out. Put one of them down on the ground. Okay, well, he doesn't... Definitely doesn't identify that enemy, does it? Maybe, do they have to attack me or... Okay, let's get the minigun out anyway. So it's not always going to work for us regardless. Oh, he's hurt. Oh, wow, is that all it took? Well, epic. Right, so let's pull this down now. So everything should come with us. See how much of this we can carry. Hopefully all of it. Now that we've got the power armor. What time we got? Nearly 8 o'clock too, so that's awesome. So we can now save at 8 o'clock. And we'll probably just end up working our way back for most of this loot at some point. We don't have a lot more power, a lot more space right now. Probably just focus on weapons. For now. Okay, we're already overburdened, so let's drop. We're not really going to make use of this minigun. I don't think. And if we drop that, we've got a lot more room. Now here's the thing. We don't want to complete this mission right now because these settlers will, in the middle of the night, start making their way to Sanctuary. We need them to wait till the morning because there's a very good chance we'll run into some nasty things on the way. So we're not going to talk to these guys when we get in here. Probably shouldn't have pulled down our little base, but we'll just build another one. Sleep.
I'm fine.
So we're not going to talk to them.
Quit fussing.
Now, we're only going to make use of the power armor this time, just to get a little bit of... Oh, we don't have a head. That's right. So, just to get any extra weapons, I think I'll focus on for now. Apologies if it's really dark. I just can't use a torch because our power armor doesn't have a headpiece.
Understand?
Okay, let's go this way. Now we're looking 207, and we can't really pick up much more anyway. That's probably it, to be honest. Did we get everything in here? We didn't, did we? Okay, well we did now. What? Oh, the fusion core course. Alright, so that's it. That's all we can take.
Didn't take a head wound, did you?
Shut up, Preston. Yeah, so we can't get anything else. And I don't think we've looted, although we're not going to worry about loot either. Actually, junk we can do.
You help us, we'll help you.
Okay, that made a little bit of difference. We focus on really on weapons, and we're securing more ammo, so. No raiders over here. I'll have to do all this in the daytime. Okay, there's a couple here. Oh no, there isn't. Never mind. Yeah, I'll come back for the loot in the daytime because I'll miss some. I'll miss probably quite a bit. Okay, we'll just take that then. Alright, so we're going to get our head... Jesus. We're going to get our head down here in this place for tonight. Sleep through the night. Can you sleep in power armor or not? So we'll build a little campsite. Actually, what am I doing? So we've got this. This is the main Conquest mod. This menu we're in now. This is what it usually has. So we'll sleep at the back of here. And how's our stats? Probably a bit thirsty and hungry. Okay, we've drunk all our water. Drunk all our water. We'll just have some food then, I guess. Okay. Can't do that in power armor. Okay. Wow. So we've got to drop off a lot of gear just for this one move. Doesn't always let me click on that. A lot of Tech 9s. Turns out they're very popular in the Wasteland, in the Commonwealth. Jesus. Christ. I guess the 5mm ammo is probably a lot, isn't it? Yeah, I want to drop it. So the menu sometimes bugs out. One of the mods doesn't let you always drop. I'm not trying to equip it. Okay, so we're not dropping that. Just drop some aid then. It's a little bit fiddly, this, you know, what we're doing here, all this setup. Just drop a ton of stuff. We've got to pick it all up anyway. Okay, that'll do. I just want to go to sleep. That's all I want, game, okay? So we're going to save before we do this, because zombies. Right, let's sleep in, I don't know, about 9 hours. Although we can't, because we're on a sleeping bag. Balls. We feel well rested. We feel well rested anyway, so that's a bonus. So I don't know what the chance of zombies spawning in a place like this are. Because we're inside. Maybe it's set to not spawn inside. I don't know. Maybe I think maybe it's only out in the world. 6 AM. Let's do another couple hours. Okay, that'll do. Let's get back in here. Pick up all of our stuff that we dropped. So yeah, the system's a little bit, you know, it's got its, let's just call them weak points. You know, it's got its moments where it's like, well, it gets a little bit tedious and a little bit sort of finicky, but I don't know. I kind of enjoy it anyway, so. All right, save. Bang on time too. So now, we have to try and escort these beautiful people.
You help us, we'll help you.
Back to Sanctuary.
Yeah, for a while anyway. We can at least move someplace safer. Listen, when we first met, you said you were glad to help. Well, you did. And we owe you our lives. So here. It ain't much, but it's the best way I can say thank you.
I'll take it. It isn't much, but I'll take it. So what happens now?
For the longest time, Mama Murphy's had a vision of a place called Sanctuary. Some old neighborhood, but one we can make new again. Why don't you come with us? I could really use your help.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'll think about it.
Before you leave, kid, a word about the journey you're about to start on. 'Cause I seen your destiny and I know your pain.
Well, I'm listening.
You're a man out of time, out of hope. But all's not lost. I can feel your son's energy. He's alive.
Okay, we all know, don't we?
Look, kid, and even the great
Oh, wait.
green jewel.
Okay, so if we're talking role play, what's his name again? Marcus Aurelius has just heard from a crazy lady that his son is alive. Now, maybe he's thinking,
Take your time, kid.
like, who is this lady?
Look, kid,
Mama Murphy, you
I'm
talking
tired.
I forgot about the role play bit.
junk.
Maybe you'll bring
It's
me
gonna
some
kill you.
chems later. The site will paint a clearer picture. Ah, shush, Preston.
All right.
We're all gonna die eventually.
All
I'm
right,
sure
folks.
Preston.
Okay, let's see how we go. This is what I'm here for, you know. I'm not, as much as I might role play, as far as we're concerned, at this point, Marcus is maybe thinking, he doesn't know. He doesn't even know if he's got a son. Who's this crazy lady high as a kite on whatever she's smoking, puffing, drinking, snorting, whatever she's doing with it all. So it's not the deepest. It's not deeply affecting his sense of reality at this point. Now, what we know is that all of these people can die, and so we need to be. We really do need to be escorting them back to Sanctuary.
We're right behind you, boss.
Something's stuck in my tooth. Give me a second. Okay. So that was a big lesson, right? For me and for the series, because that was essentially a main event. Trying to clear that place. You know, I walked in there saying it's not going to be that hard. What is that? CS5.
First time I've seen one of these things up close.
Awesome.
Very glad.
It's got a
you thought it
decent
was
gun
there.
there. He says walking past a minigun. However, stop pushing me around, please. We won't really. Oh, I'll tell you what, I'll take that. What was that? I knew it. Just drop. Just drop. Well, that one's probably better than the one we've got. No, it isn't. Okay, so we'll sort this out later. The bodies will be there for a while. We really just need to stay on top of being here in case we encounter anything. It's not as likely in the day, but it's still possible. Yeah, okay, so back to the point. That was a big lesson. That was a main event. That was a big deal. I don't know how long that took, but it's got to be close to 45 minutes. Hey, wait, did I not Oh wow. How protected are we, really? Jesus, how did I miss that? Tell you what, this is quite effective. Although I think this can blow up. It's quite effective to be able to Oh, it's got physics. Just noticed too that wasn't giving me any supplies. Okay, so the physics is on. We can turn that off. So we need to be aware that as we, you know, we're probably really going to try and avoid getting too entangled in too many zones. At least for a while, until, you know, we're a little bit higher level and want to be involved in a zone for a long time. Like I can already see somewhere like Corvega taking maybe even a couple of episodes, a couple of full episodes to clear it. Wait.
Could be some good salvage in there.
Oh, hang on. Oh, never mind. All right, I got a bit confused then. I've been playing, because I'm playing Ground Zero, I've turned this into a settlement and it's all fully guarded. So when I got back here, I was thinking I was in the same world. That's going to get to me. But anyway, all good. Of course, we're on a new pack. Now, there's one thing, and I said this last time, in the last episode, there's one thing I wanted to tell you. I wanted to show you that you don't know yet. Nobody knows. And I really want to show you what it is. I can go to a place now and show you, and you'll get an insight into some cool shit. But at the same time, no, we're not going to do it. I'm going to resist. I'm going to resist revealing it, because then it's over with then, you know. Even though it's really cool and I want you to know. It's going to be better. It'll be more of an experience if we just allow it to happen, okay? Trust me, it's really cool, and it has... Oh, okay, we've got the brown face bug going on.
Damn.
I can install a mod for that.
Monument to the original Minutemen. I knew that was somewhere around Concord. That means this right here must be the Old North Bridge, where the first shots of the American
Gunshots off in the
Revolution were fired.
distance.
I'd call that the best omen I've
This guy's body keeps... He does not want to sit over here, does he? We'll get rid of those at some point. So yeah, I won't tell you. I won't reveal it. We'll just... It'll happen, and it probably won't take long, actually, from where we are. Once we get past Concord and get out into the Wasteland a bit, into the Commonwealth, it won't take long at all for it to be revealed. I just really want to show you so you can share in the excitement, you know?
Pretty nice place she's found for us. I think we could settle down here. Make it a place to call home. What do you think?
I mean, I don't know. Oh, hang on. This isn't a home. It's just an empty ruin. I mean, I was here and it was overrun with zombies. You know, you can think whatever you want.
What do you mean? You used to live here or something?
I'm trying. Okay, that's just ambient. Forget I said anything. I don't want to talk about it.
We've all got our past to deal with. I don't need to know anything you don't want to tell me.
It's tricky trying to do this
Anyway, I am glad you're here.
with the whole like memory loss thing.
And I hope you don't mind, but I've got another favor to ask. I've had word from a settlement asking for help. There's still hope in there are Minutemen out there somewhere. The only chance to start rebuilding the Minutemen is to show people that they can count on us when they need us. Trouble is, I've got my hands full here. Do you think you could go help out the settlement?
Well, I mean, it's possible. It's possible.
That's fantastic. The Minutemen could use more people like you. By the way, if you want to help out around here at all, talk to Sturgis. I'm sure he'd be glad for all the help he can get.
Right. Okay, yeah, so my brain's flipping and jumping between Ground Zero and this. Our settlement here is the little abandoned outpost, isn't it? I was thinking we're at Red Rocket and then are we at Sanctuary? No, we're further on down the back, but we do need for these guys, because if we're sleeping down at the little outpost and zombies are showing up, there's a good chance that zombies will show up here as well. So we do need for them some defenses, but we actually can't build any in Sanctuary. All of our supplies are in the backpack. Well, that makes things a bit interesting, doesn't it?
Bags. If you run into any, put a few down for me.
Okay, well, let's go and drop off this gear we've got anyway. We're not going to be sleeping anytime soon. Right. So many Tech 9s. That'll come in handy later. Yeah. When we're attacking bases, you know, settlements or whatever it is. Places with enemies in them. Zones. You know what I'm trying to say. So the junk. Okay, we'll get rid of these now. Finally I can drop these off. We don't need that many. Oh. Right. Let's put our bag down. What was I looking to do? Okay, offload the junk. Sorry, I was just having a little thought there. With the conquest system, you can actually set places up to be a proper settlement. So what we might do, and you can disband them, we might actually set one up here. So we can use this as our first... Because we're using this as a kind of ground base, at least for now, I'm going to save this just in case it doesn't work out as well as I want it to. And I think I have to... Suppose I could put the workshop there. Let's test this out. So I've got a save there. Hopefully this works as well as it should. I think if where I put this down is where the workshop will be. Place here. And now we go into here. No. And we go to expansion. Oh, here we go. I can just put it anywhere I want. Create a new settlement. The workshop location determines the center of the build area. Up to 10 new settlements can be created. Now, we're very close to Sanctuary. And you're not supposed to be able to build this close to a proper settlement. But we'll give it a go. We've got a save anyway. So worst comes to worst, we just have to reload. Now it does its magic. Hopefully the game doesn't crash. And we have a name. We can give this place a name. We're going to go with Caldera. Caldera. So we now have, although this will be doubled up, we have Caldera Outpost on the map. And this now functions. Tell you what, our bloody gear better be in the bag. Should be. Yeah, so we've still got all our gear in the bag. So now we have this workshop here. We can actually set things up here permanently. That's what I wanted to do. So now I want to... we don't have to worry about, you know, pulling everything down when we move the bag. Because what I want to do is build a door. And I'd like to get rid of that hyena, but... I at least want to have a door in here so we're... What's going on? We're protected. Okay, we don't have any... Shit. We don't have any stuff in there. Crap. Alright, give me a minute. I'm gonna get some wood out and some basic supplies. Actually, I just remembered something. With this pack that we have installed, there's this mod comes with it, the Ground Zero pack, and for a settlement you can use the mod to raise your settlement so it clears everything and destroys everything. But you also have this, add starter scrap. Scrap added to workshop. So we'll allow ourselves to do that once. Now, we should have a ton of scrap in here now. Check it out. So this is like the basics of what you would get when you first scrap a settlement. That's really cool. That actually works super well. So we don't have to take any of our junk out of our bag. Dude, that's awesome. I'll tell you what, I'll do that at Sanctuary as well. I'll only let myself do it once. What am I trying to do? This. So now we can build stuff. That actually works really, really well. I've had problems, you know, when I've played around with this in the past where you have to take out the gear you want to use from your bag and put it in the workshop, and so we'll just let ourselves do it that way. No drama, banana. And I think I'll go with this door so we can see through. Let's get some defenses set up as well. And we've got some I don't know how big the boundary will be, because I don't think it shows you. Well, it might do. Let's just go for a little walk. It'll tell us in the top left when we get to the boundary. Workshop timeout. So we can build in this. Here we go. Oh, it does display it. It might not actually time out. Could be a setting where it's disabled. Oh no, there you go. Yeah, it just took a second to come up. So this whole area we can actually build in now. Super duper cool. And we've got 10 outposts that we can set up as permanent places. We've used one, so we've got 9 left. Alright, where's Woody's Wasteland? Still got the sim set, so we can use all sim settlements through here as well. If we want to, when we want to. We're not going to get to that stage yet. We're not at that stage yet. All I wanted to do was build a door, to be honest. And but we will put down some defenses. I'm just looking for this because they have turret stands. Turret stand power connector. I have turret stands of various types. Now, let me just test something else. I can't actually scrap a lot of this stuff. So if you install all of the scrapping mods, which aren't they're not in this pack because they're famously unstable. You can scrap all the trees. You can scrap practically everything, even the ground. But yeah, it makes it way more unstable. So we won't bother with that. We'll just make it work for now, and then maybe in a future series we'll play around with that as well. Now what I think I'm going to do is build one over here. I put it in the tree. Look at that. That works, doesn't it? And I don't know how well it'll work on that tree. But this one looks like it might. Kind of already have those 2 turrets there. Maybe this one. Awesome. So 2 of them. And a couple turrets. And we can build heavies. Can we? Oh no, we don't have circuitry. Okay, so it really does just give us the basic scrap. Okay. Alright, well, so yeah, you don't get the full supplies. Although, there is one other option, which I haven't tested yet. In this mod here, there's an option to add extra scrap. So I don't know if this is going to add extra basic scrap or extra scrap elements. Let's test it out. Here we go. Add shipments to workshop. Common, uncommon, rare. That's a bit cheesy, is it? Now, what I want to do is I want to click on this and see if it gives me extra options. Okay, it doesn't. So, all right, we know now. Now I don't know what it's added. Holy crap, it's added quite a bit. Although maybe not too much. Well, it's added quite a bit. Hasn't added any circuitry. That would probably be rare stuff, right? So what have we got that's got circuitry in it? So there's still a little bit of back and forth. Well, it's only circuitry, so guess we're going to have to take that. And transfer that in. And see if that lets us build a turret. Oh, we don't have oil. So circuitry must be one of the really rare components. Now, what gives us oil? So I'm going to do this time on camera, but if we end up doing a lot of that, then I'll do it. I'll pause the recording, alright? I'll make a cut. Just so you can see what it's about. Here is those bees buzzing. So now we can build how many turrets? 1. 2. Okay, 2. We can build 2 turrets, so. How many of these can we build? Only 1. I think these will help us out anyway. Where did I put it? Here it is. Okay, I'll get rid of that tree. I'll get rid of this tree at the front of here too. And I think I'll get rid of this one as well. Now normally, like I said, I would have all the scrapping mods in, but we'll just go like this for now, and I won't. You don't want to add those sort of mods partway into a playthrough anyway. Okay, that's much better. Much better. Alright, we're partway into a day. So, what are we going to do now? How are we looking here? Nearly 2 hours into the episode. What else have we got to do? We've got a lot of loot to go and get from Concord. We don't have any more fusion cores, do we? Let me just check in here. Do we have any more fusion cores? Fusion cells, okay. Now, we don't have any workbenches set up here. Oh yeah, we do. Of course we do. Can we? What can we? Yeah, we can't do any of these. That needs blacksmith. So we don't have a lot of gear here. So what we'll have to do is sort of balance that out as to how we're going to go about that. We're not really going to operate out of this base for very long, but it's, you know, it's another way of, like I said, otherwise we're going to have to carry all our gear from location to location. So we'll just, it's a work in progress as to how I'm going to play it. Alright, I think I've remembered what I did in Zombieland Conquest, where I wouldn't let myself use any of these until... Oh, I just got a subscription. Really? That must be through Twitch. I'm not live on Twitch or anything. Wow, it's still active. How interesting. It's still active even when I'm not streaming. I didn't know that. Alright, well anyway, so that kind of interrupted my train of thought there. I also want that turret over there. Okay, I can't actually move it. Can't move the turrets. That's okay. Right, I need a second to think. When it comes to what I'm trying to do right now, normally I'd be sitting here like this in silence while my brain navigates several lines of thought, several trains of thought to figure out where I'm going to go. Now that's not good content, you know, it's not good for you to sit here and watch me. It might take me a few minutes because my brain wants to really try to think through, really through all the options that it can see. So it'll, you know, I'll follow those lines of thought quite far to see how it may turn out. So I'm going to be sitting here for a few minutes pondering, and I'm not going to put this on camera, all right? It'll be boring for you and potentially bloody dangerous. I should pause the game while I do it. Okay, give me a second. Alrighty, here's what we're going to do. We're going to call it there for this episode. We're 2 hours in, so I don't really need to rush and come up with a direction for us to take right now. So we're going to call it there for this episode, and over the next 12 hours or so, I'll let my brain sit with all of these potential options and directions and see what wonders it can create for us to enjoy together. And there's so much that I want to do. That's why I need time to consider various options and what to do first, you know, to prioritize which way I want to go with the series, or just with the next episode, really. So, and it's an evolving situation, you know. Partway through next episode, the decision may change. I like that we've got this little base set up for the time being, although again my intention was not to set up a base at all. It was to wander, and we are going to do that. I'm not going to settle here. We've just built a little settlement because I wanted to build some defenses around the place that I could leave there and then head out into the wasteland. So we've got our little temporary base. We're going to be nomadic. We're going to set out where we're going to go, exactly what we're going to do. We could be doing quests. We could just be doing exploration. We could head in towards deeper into the city. The cities, there's some other, again, those elements that are as yet unrevealed, which I want to stumble upon so that I can reveal it. You know, I don't want to be getting bloody 7 episodes in before you find out one of the major elements, if not probably the major element. You know, it goes hand in hand with the settlement system that we've got, as to how essential what I'm trying to talk about is going to be to the series. So I want to get out there and explore that as well. All right, so before I ramble on for the next half an hour and fill your head with all of the stuff going on in my head, I will say that's the end of this episode. Thank you for joining me for this episode of not Ground Zero. What is it called? Zombieland Conquest. And we will be back tomorrow with more Zombieland Conquest Reanimated. We will be back tomorrow with more Ground Zero and more Zombieland Conquest, and I don't know, some other stuff. We'll be throwing all sorts of other stuff out there for you to enjoy. That's it from me. Goodbye for now.